Alright, here we are at the Alum Cave trailhead, and we are headed up to Mount Leconte today, 5 miles to the top, and we got about 4,000 feet elevation. Got some hiking buddies with me today, buddy Ryan, Justin, Matt, and Amanda. So we are just about to head up. Got a little diagram here of the trail, and so I'll bring you guys along and shoot some footage along the way, so stay tuned. All right, here we are. Got a little footbridge, everybody crossing over. This is about the third or so one of these. Everybody's crossing like a champ. Nobody fell off. All right, here we are at the Arch Rock, and we're just about to head in, and you actually go through the rock, the trail does, and come out on the other side. We got some nice slippery looking rocks. All right, made it through. So gonna head on up the trail.
Rich Mountain, let's do Rich Mountain.
All right, so we've made it to the Alum Bluff Caves. Here's everybody taking a quick break. 2.3 miles up, and everybody's enjoying the scenery.
Grab a bite to eat real quick. Good place to get a little fuel going.
All right, we are right at 6,000 feet, and we've got a pretty good drop off here, and got still a little bit of cloud cover. Hopefully by the time we get up to the top, it'll have cleared off, or maybe on the way back down. And got some guy wires to hold on to as you cross these rocky outcrops.
Justin, climb down there and show us how steep it is.
Up around 6,000 feet, and we got a little bit of snow and ice left on the trail from a recent snowfall and several cold nights, so a little bit slippery.
Keep an eye out behind Jeremy, don't turn back.
We are up above 6,000 feet now, and the views are just spectacular. The clouds are starting to burn off and starting to get some pretty good views of the surrounding mountains. Well, it looks like we've finished the bulk of the elevation gain, and we're kind of following a ridge line now up at the top, and got about less than half a mile to Leconte Lodge, and I'll be there shortly. All right, we just made it up to the lodges up here at Leconte, coming in from the backside.
It seems like it's clear over. Myrtle Point's going that way. Do you want to go ahead and go to Myrtle Point since it's socked in over here?
Let's do that.
All right, here we are at Leconte Lodge, elevation 6,593 feet. Today's date, November the 16th, 2013, and this is a dining room. So we made it up to the top. We're going to head on out to Myrtle Point and see if we can't get some panoramic views. The clouds are just starting to break behind us, so hopefully we'll get some really nice shots here in a little while. All right, we're on our way to Myrtle Point, and people in the Smokies generally pile rocks at points of interest, or maybe in this case to try to make the peak a little taller, but reach the highest point on Mount Leconte. Here we are at Myrtle Point, made it up. All right, we have got a bite to eat. Didn't clear out much, but we're going to head back to Leconte Lodge and get some hot chocolate. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more.